Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melina and I'm the designer and creator behind the Millennial Dollar. I create cash stuffing videos here on YouTube for my own personal weekly cash stuffings, which consist of bills and sinking funds, but I also do fun savings challenges like my Merry Mondays savings challenge and some others that I like to sprinkle across the months every now and then. In today's video, we are going to be cash stuffing for week 4. This is a video that I put up every single week on Saturdays at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and so we are going to be cash stuffing a total of $1,478. I realized that I already have my cash in my tray, so real quick, how was the week for you guys? What are you doing this weekend? And have you been able to reach any of the goals you've set yet, whether they be short-term or long-term now that we're coming towards the end of January? Go ahead and drop it down in the comments, or even just let us know how you are progressing with the goals you set for yourself, because those are accomplishments too. So this is my bills binder, and we are going to, of course, stuff bills like we've been doing. So the first category is mortgage, and mortgage gets 75, so 50, 70, and this is also a good time to talk because if you're new, then you'll kind of get a gist of what I'm doing here. But if you've been around for the past 2 years, guys, I have been on YouTube officially for 2 years. I just recently celebrated that anniversary, and a lot of you have been here since day one. So thank you guys so much. And if you have, definitely drop a checkered flag emoji in the comments. Would love to see it. But mortgage has 50, 150, 170, 190, 210, 215, 220, 225. So 225, and one more week we will have March 1st payment ready to go. Electricity is also getting 50. But what I was trying to say is that I cashed up the same amount every week for bills. I don't know if it's going to change. We'll kind of see. And that's what's nice about the cash stuffing method, is because you can change your process and how much goes into each envelope as it suits your needs, as your needs change, whatever have you. So electricity has 51, 150. And next is water. We're going to throw $30 in here. So a 20 and a 10, giving us 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. $90. Okay, gas is our natural gas bill, and we throw $20 every week, so 20, 40, 60, which I am projecting that this next gas bill is going to be quite insane, simply because while you guys are watching this today, we are experiencing the lowest temperatures we have yet this year, and I don't know yet, but they are saying that we will have had snow, or we're going to experience snow, rain, sleet. I don't know, so say a prayer for us. Internet is getting $20, so we've got 20, 40, 60. Okay, phone is going to be getting 53, and I do have to say that some of y'all have the best humor ever, because I called you out for not subscribing to my channel yet, because seriously, YouTube gives me analytics on how many of y'all are actually watching and not subscribed, like what the percentages are. So, and it also says like people that keep on returning and watching but not yet subscribed, which was blowing my mind. I was like, guys, you love to watch me, hit the subscribe. So some of y'all reached out and was like, I truly didn't realize that I wasn't subscribed to you, because I do watch you all the time. So you guys are amazing. But phone has 51, 150, 151, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 161. Okay, next we have Raptor, which is my husband's truck payments. So we've got 201. My car is paid off. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. 604, and we like to have 803 in here. Car insurance is getting $68. 50, 65, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So car insurance has 51, 150, 160, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4. 204. Kids Club is our childcare that we no longer have, but eventually I'll stop saying this, but there's so many new faces. We have taken our kids out of their after school program because my husband is home remote and taking care of the kids as soon as they get out of school. So 175 is what we've been putting in this weekly, and since we've been able to budget it, basically what we're doing is once it comes time to unstuff for bills, we take the abundance in this envelope across like water, gas, electricity, since those just, I don't know, they're ranging right now, and they've been different, so nothing's consistent obviously with those things, and we haven't been in our home for a solid year yet, so we don't really have like even a projection to go off of. At least that's my assumption right now. So that's what this money's doing, and then any extra we can also throw into savings challenges or into a savings goal, anything like that. So Kids Club has 1, 2, 3, 50, 4, 50, 470, 490, 510, 515, 520, 525. Okay, principal is our extra principal payments, and we've been doing 90, right? Yes, 50, 70, 90. Okay, so we've got 50, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270. That doesn't sound right. Hold on. One more time. 50, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270. 270. No, that is right. Sorry. This number over here looks like 300, but it's 360. Even with me doing this every week, sometimes I forget my numbers. It's okay, guys. So we're going to throw $5 into Netflix. Monthly is $20. So this is 15. Nebraska Furniture Mart is still going to get $99. 50, 70, 90, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the reason why we're keeping it the same, again, because of that child care overflow at the moment. And come February, when we start stuffing that month, we'll have this fixed for that. So Nebraska Furniture Mart has 51, 120, 40, 60, 80, 85, 90, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 198. Okay, water system gets $20 a week. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 105. HOA is still going to get $12. This one is so thick. I just need to pull some cash from the bank to get this one thinned out. This is crazy. Okay, there we go. Gosh, should we even count it? I guess so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 150, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1 and 2. Holy moly. Gotta move that money around. But look at that. See, that's what I like about these envelopes, is because they are flexible. They can hold a lot. And I am not someone who's going to the bank frequently to do condensings or anything like that. So I love that I have the flexibility, and then they'll go flatter whenever I use larger bills. So that is it for the bills binder. Next we have high priority. And I am wearing a mic right now, and it's really incredibly close to my stomach, and I don't know what's going on. I did have lunch today, but stomach's acting hungry, like not enough protein. So I'm so sorry if for some reason the mic picks it up. But household is going to get $5 this week. So we've got 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 45. 145. Groceries. Groceries is going to be getting 120. 120. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 550, 600, 620, 640. So $6.40, which just reminds me that it is probably time to do a cash unstuffing and finally give you guys an unstuffing. I know. At least I got a planning out there. Now it's time to do an unstuffing. Clothing is going to get 15. 10 and 5. I'm really excited. I'm not going to spill the beans yet, but we definitely need to get a few new pieces of clothing because we have gone ahead and booked our spring break trip and I'm so excited about it, but more details to come. So clothing has 1, 2, 220, 240, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. So 280, and this is for my husband and me. Beauty is going to get 5. 1, 50, 70, 90, 200, 510. Okay, gas is going to get 50 this week. And for those of you that are new and seeing this much in each of my envelopes, it's because I have not done an unstuffing yet. And also, I like to have these envelopes fuller than other places because it is high priority and I use this cash the most. So gas has 1, 50, 200, 250, 260. Cheerio and pretzel are going to get $10. So they have 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 210. There we go. Medical is going to get 5. So we've got 1, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200. Which is a really good, I would say, like, amount to have in there for any medicines or random illnesses. That is where we pull that money from. Family fun is going to get 10. And the way I cash stuff may or may not change. I just like to give everybody a heads up because of the upcoming trip. That's like priority. So we kind of like throw more that direction. You can't see it today, but I do have plans for that. So family fun has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 130. Okay, my envelope, we're gonna skipping Dalton's, and nails is going to get 20 or 25, $20. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. We're gonna skip date night, but we did finally go out on date night and it was a lot of fun. We decided to go and do hibachi, and I'm so glad we did it, but it also reminded me that like not all hibachi is great. So I need to unstuff that. Barber is going to get 10. So we've got 1, 10, 20. And I will stay on top of this because we already have their haircuts booked for before we go on our trip. Car maintenance is getting 10. So we've got 1, 10, 25. Okay, and that is it for high priority, which usually gets the majority of the money every time I cash stuff. Next we have low priority, and I took, okay, so let me show you guys something because you'll wonder why I'm opening it this way every single time. I took a binder that is technically imperfect to me, and it's imperfect because of how this snap closes. Like, now it's starting to loosen up, of course, after I say that, but do you hear that? And it like, I don't know, you really have to clasp it and you really have to rip it, okay? So I anticipate this coming out very soon, but I keep it for myself. So this is low priority in all her glory. I love the gray and black and light tones of it. So love to see it. The first category we are going to stuff is yard work. And yard work is going to get $5. And if you do keep up with my amounts, my husband did take out $100 because, like I mentioned, we are experiencing the winter now and we do have a fireplace, and he is actually currently with our boys going and picking up a truck bed load of wood so that we can burn that like Friday, Saturday, yesterday, today kind of vibes. So yard work has 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 380, 90, 400, 410, 415, 420. So 420, and it was technically 520. Okay, organization, we're skipping actually back to beverages, and beverages is getting 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20. Okay, injections, we are going to skip. Dream Car is going to get 15, right? Or did I lower it? No, I did lower it. So $10. So we have 500, 700 in the bank, $710 to go towards Dream Car one day. Skipping concerts and then birthdays is going to get 20. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 110, 20, 25, 30. 130 for birthdays. And we did just have to have a conversation with our boys. We have decided that experiences is worth more than having a party of 15, 20 kids, spending $400 on the party, probably not even including the cake and the gifts to our kid. I would just rather, if we're going to spend that money, then it be on an experience for our kid. And so we're gonna change things up just a little bit with the birthday party stuff. And I'll give you guys more details on that later, but some of you have probably, you know, done that too, where you'd rather do experiences than the birthday parties. And I think our kids will remember the experiences more than who showed up to the birthday party, because I mean, personally for me, I don't even remember who showed up to my birthday parties. And I'm one of those that, like, I did not have the best high school experience. And so I literally only talked to one person that I went to high school with, and it was someone that we cheered together and really built a friendship, and we've been friends this entire time into adulthood. So other than her, like, I don't know who else was at those parties, to be honest. So, but more on that soon. I like to kind of give you guys little snippets of my life as they come up. So there you go. Next, we have the kids binder, and I'm really excited to say that the order that is actually going to make it to me on time, the way that it should, because the previous order, guys, I posted it all on Instagram actually. So that update is there about the order that I was supposed to receive in December, and then they told me I'd get it in January. Well, sad news is I'm not getting it in January. I'm going to get that one in March, but the order that is arriving on time is going to have this color. It's also going to have a few of the Nina After Dark colors, and purple is coming back, purple haze for my purple lovers, but just wanted to give you that little update. So this is the kids binder, and we're going to go ahead and give the boys some cash today. So Mason's going to get 10, so he has 20. And the reason why Mason has less is, one, because he chooses to spend his money, and also his birthday money or whatever money's been given to him has already been kind of moved over to a savings account. Madden has a ton of money in here because we have not moved his birthday money over. And then also Madden has not wanted or shown interest in any sort of sport. And so he tends to get a little extra because we're trying to figure out where we can find maybe a music class or something that's more up his alley, and we just haven't done that yet. Yeah, a little bit of a parent fail, but we're figuring it out. So Madden is also going to get $10, but he clearly has a lot in here, and he's also not my big spender. So, but he has 1, 50, 70, 90, 200, 205, 210, 11, 12, 13, 14. So he's got a lot in here, 214. Okay, clothing and shoes is going to get 10. Another one I need to condense. 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, and 2. So 172. And then we are going to add money to school expenses. This envelope is getting 15. This helps to fund all things school related actually now. So lunch money, the t-shirts, the yearbooks, the beginning of school year school expenses. So we have 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that's 200, 210. Wait, is it? No, hold on. 1, 2, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 310, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 318. And did I update this? No. Oh, and I also had to actually give them money recently, and I didn't mark it down. Okay. Also, these are going to be the new download that you guys can get. There was 318 in here, so we're just gonna act like we added 8. Today is the 20th, and that's how these work in case you want to track what is going in the envelope, what is going out of the envelope, but they are going to be a download from here on out. I used to make them and laminate them, but I personally love the paper aspect of it, and I don't even know how to make like a tablet this size. I've researched and they seem actually bigger than my envelope, so I don't know how to make it work, but there'll be a digital download, which will honestly be cheaper for you. Print it, cut it, and as many times as you want with one download. So Sport is getting 50. And I do not have that listing up while I'm filming this yet. And it may not pop up until the new website launches. So we've got 50, 100 in here. And the rest of it is actually in the bank. Because you guys are probably used to seeing a lot. So 750, so now it's 800, and I would update that, but we're gonna go ahead and move on. So braces gets $15 every week, and we currently have 900 in our high yield savings account with Ally, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 950, that is so insane, but I'm so thankful for this little system. Like, if anything that brings me financial peace is saving for braces. I don't know what it is, but braces, it just excites me. I started doing this early last year, and yeah, I'm so glad that I did, because I had the worst teeth growing up and I just kind of figured my kids are probably bound to be down that path too. So that is it for kids. We are going to step into holidays and summer, and we're just going to step into Valentine's Day because that is the next holiday. And it is going to get $50 because it's just around the corner, and we've already gotten the class Valentine's thingies. They wanted to do like the food one where they write to and from on them, so we're gonna do that. And then both of my boys also wanted to gift a girl in their class a little chocolate rose, so I'm letting them do that too. So we will unstuff that eventually, and then the rest of this will be my little Valentine's candy box for the boys, and then for me and hubby, which also with the kids will go out to a Valentine's dinner, because I mentioned in my last video that we are going to be going to a wedding, and it will fall on the day after Valentine's Day, so we have to go down the day before. But we've got 50, 120, 40, 60, 82, so $200, and my goal was 300, but if we don't get there, that's okay. So that is it for this binder. Next, we have the travel binder, and like I mentioned, we have spring break plans. Deposits are made. I am so dang excited. So we are going to be adding $15 to spring break, and what a pleasant surprise. I found out that we had way more than 500 in our high yield savings account. I think it was from a savings challenge condensing into spring break. So we actually have 1,700 in our high yield savings account for spring break. And then we've got 50, 70, 90, 210, what am I doing? 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 150, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So this is 180. So that would be 1,880 that we have in spring break. But I'm not going to fuss with the placeholder right now. We just know what we're doing. So that is it for the travel binder. Next, we're going to be doing some savings challenges. So I have Honey Affair right here from the Nina After Dark collection. We also have Moonshine, and then I have a savings challenge book from one of my good friends, Savannah, over at Sav Saves. And so this is what Honey Affair looks like right now. Oh my gosh, I'm messing with everything. I just recently got this gorgeous pen, paper clip, that's what I'm trying to say, from Cooper over at Purely Budgets. He did sell out, but that one was gorgeous. And then also I wanted the cross in here, so super, super pretty. I always have my friends linked down below if ever you want to go heart their shops, so that you get notified when they restock, or if there's something that I have that you want, definitely go check it out. So we did recently stuff in here, guys. I don't just stuff on YouTube, I also do TikTok and Instagram, and so you'll just have a treat every time you come to a full form video. Is that what they call it? Long form video. And today we are going to be doing 2 savings challenges in here. So we're gonna do Be the Happy Turtle, because we got to keep up with it. And we are going to be doing the drink, which is the hot mulled cider, a cozy spice cider perfect for cold January nights. No joke, that's what I need tonight. That sounds heavenly, okay? So 10.15, and this comes from my good friend Chelsea over at Be the Happy Turtle. And we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80. So $80 is what we were able to save for the month of January. And then we will switch this out for February when I stuff in February. How about that? Okay, then we have Angela's savings challenge from Imzo Budgets. And I got this cutie little pink one. She has different colors, and this one is the 500 savings challenge. So I figured, why not maximize and do this one too? So we've got 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18 for this next one. And then let's just give it a count. Why is this money going all the different directions? Okay, there we go. 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, and 3. So $33. And we'll use my available Sharpie to heart this one. Perfect. Okay. Next we have Savannah's Savings Challenge book, and we finished the first page last time. So this time we're going to do 3, 9, and 5, which comes out to $17. 10, 5, 16, and 17. I kind of like doing the scribbles, okay? And then we're going to add the money to the funds, okay? Which gives us a total of 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $66. And we haven't even finished, oh my gosh, if I can open this, we haven't even finished January yet. Yeah, I don't want to ruin this little pocket, so I may have to add like a little envelope in here to not destroy it, because I love this so much. Thank you, Savannah. And lastly, we have the 2026 Savings Challenge from my shop, which is going to make a return, guys. Finally, the announcement you've been waiting on. I am going to do it. Yes, so many of you have asked. So a handful of the colors are going to restock, and we're doing $20, 4 plus 16 for February. But yes, I'm about to give you guys some updates, long-awaited updates, if you will just hang tight. But that is it for the 2026 Savings Challenge. Okay, update time. So first and foremost, Merry Monday's final restock is going to be January 30th at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That is this coming Friday, guys. That is how soon. I know it has seemed like forever, but it's finally here. And with that, we have every intention. I'm saying it now because I feel like it's for sure going to happen, but you know, things change too. Shoot, I didn't get my binders for like 2 months. So here we are. But all this to say is that January 30th at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, you guys are going to be able to officially shop on my brand new website, okay? So I'm gonna put it across the screen here what my website handle is. It's gonna be super easy, themillennialdollar.com. So we bought that domain, and you will be able to shop that at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, January 30th, okay? And just a heads up as well, I feel like I've said this so many times, but this is the final restock. So that is Mistletoe, Holly Berry, and Silent Night in their bundles. These binders will not sell separately. It is for the bundle, okay? So you get everything inside it. I will not separate them. That has been a hot question lately. So they are just binder bundle savings challenges, and so we're keeping it together. So that is the biggest piece of news. That is final restock of these binders. No intention on bringing them back. So once they're gone, they're gone. And I'm sorry, sis. Like, yeah, they're gone. But that is the first thing. Second thing is that my Etsy shop will be going on vacation. So today you guys are watching this. By tonight, I am going to probably put it on vacation mode about 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. Anybody who has an order in my queue is going to continue to be prepped, shipped on time. You just can't order anything from me. So if you have any questions about your order, you're definitely able to message me. I get those messages. I'm not going anywhere. But the shop will be on vacation and will be on vacation through the website launch and final restock of Merry Mondays. I know that this has been a lot, but I just have to keep on saying, make sure I'm clear. And the reason for that is just so that nobody is messaging on Etsy like I can't find it. Well, you're not gonna find it because the shop is on vacation and you have to go to my website to buy the Merry Mondays binder bundle, okay? So I feel like that's the biggest news. That's the biggest update. I do not have any further updates on binder colors being restocked at the moment. I have given all those details around Instagram. So swipe over there, follow me. Everybody actually gets the updates over there like days before YouTube does and in other social medias. So that has been the longest update at the end of a video I've ever had. This is crazy. So I hope that makes sense. Of course, message me if you have any questions on Instagram or Etsy. I will give you the details, but bear with me because you're not the only one asking probably. And I'm probably gonna have a very generic answer so that I can just copy and paste to every single person that has the same question. Okay, so I hope I answered them all here. But if I didn't, then yes, please message me. But with that, we are done with today's cash stuffing, done with the updates. I can't wait to see you guys for the launch of my website. Insane. And then also the final restock of Merry Mondays. Okay. And then I'll see you Friday for the launch. And then I'll see you Saturday for our next cash stuffing. So with that, and all the breath out of me, I hope you guys have an amazing day. And if you're not yet subscribed, click this button to the right side of your screen. What are you doing? And join this amazing community over here. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.